Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now, faking the give. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards.
36-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Caught is Jalen Wright. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a run. And he will score! Jalen Wright, touchdown Dolphins. That is the first touchdown of the new year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. He'll reach forward for maybe a yard. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Commander's first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Here we go. Set.
The motion man here is McClure. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Daniel.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and 2, here's Daniels. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
18-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It is 3rd and 10.
Get up. 60 by 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get up.
Daniels gonna throw again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
70, 0, 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Dragon 60. 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
They get
yards.
22 yards there.
That's
Good for a Dolphins first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
To the air now on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A shotgun handoff to right. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Down. 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.
Get up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Dolphins are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Cowboy. Ready, ready. Hut. Go.
Right. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing here on third and goal. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. Drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Daniels. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play after being backed up. 42 yards.
And the Washington 1st down.
First and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Come on! Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play there for Washington. 42 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Hot 70! Hot 70!
To the air again is Daniels. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 18 Rattler! 18!
They'll look to throw yet again. Once to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The city just made a sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette.
Let's go now. 70 line. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The motion man here is McClure. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 18, pioneer.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off. And
that's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll get this completed. Man out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19 Charger, 1979 Broncos.
The motion man here is McLaurin. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's got his running backs downfield, and it's complete. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Johnny Lions. Check up.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Flushed to his right, going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 49. That one is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. Washington now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. place kickoff. That's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Stephanie! Bronco 80! Panther Street! Panther Street!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That'll be intercepted.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
19, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Hill to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Commanders 17. He's on them to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, Daniel. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
At the 44-yard
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going up top. That is and he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
Red ball 80, 19 Lions. Go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Back to throw. Rolling right. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its shares. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this just shows how special he can be.
2nd down, they need 7.
18 Radler, 18 Rap, Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Out to his right. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. And the Dolphins are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Ready up.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Panther Street. Panther.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Go! 60 by Panther 60.
Well run, he'll try the left side now. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
have a perk in the chat time. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal.
Big Lion. Go.
They'll run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Gotta be Lion.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels now on 1st down. That pass taken in by McClure. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Come on. Hey, 60, that's Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, get the move. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
This is 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
1st and 10 at the
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
60.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
70 Ranger, 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Commanders.
19, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
But I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. However, there's a marker down. Let's check on this call first.
Here we go. 60 ball catch.
The motion man here is McClure. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Got his man at the 6. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trap 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Miami. They'll run here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll stick to the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
On the jump.
It is 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
15 yards.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Ready, ready.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. 68, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
He'll run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He gets it to go. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 31. Lamis Ahmed to kickoff.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Throwing now. Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
The motion man here is McClure. On 1st down, Daniel. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
79 Broncos.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
19 Lions. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. So a win.